Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where we want to do a who wore it best. Who wore that armor best? Christine, do you think Aegon the Conqueror or Crispy King Aegon?
Oh, wow.
I mean, when you wore battle armor peeled off you with I don't even know what would Timmy say? A pry bar. That's what Timmy would use for this. A pry bar. When you need it peeled off of you at the pry bar, not good. Your battle didn't go well.
No.
Not good. Guys, I'm Amy Archer. I am here with my co-host Christine. We're here to talk about House of Dragon Season 2, Episode 5, Regent. And you have some news, you said up front.
Yeah, so I found out that apparently, I don't know if this is really confirmed.
Fake news. Get ready. Fake news. Go ahead. Fake news.
But there will be a series based on Aegon's conquest. It's apparently in the works.
Yeah. Now that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
that's like decades before this.
Yeah, that's the genesis basically, and it would have Balerion, which is like the largest dragon ever. So that would be very cool. Yeah,
you know how I feel about this. Give me all the T-Rex. Give me all the. Except Vhagar, I don't want Aemond involved, but Aemond.
Yeah. And in other fantasy HBO Max related news, I'm sure others have heard of this, but there is a Harry Potter series coming too.
Oh,
okay. As well. I'm not sure how that's going to be translated into HBO, but
yeah, we'll see. Well, they're not. Are they going to make Harry Potter like? Well, that's a stupid question. I'm so done with this. I hate J.K. Rowling for her anti-trans stuff. So
yeah, she's
and my kids. To be fair, my kids were a little too young for Harry Potter. Like we missed it. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it was around the time I wasn't never a huge fan, but I do appreciate some of the stories and the way the fantastical. It's beautiful. Like the films to me were very pretty.
So just divorcing Harry Potter from J.K. Rowling,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a beautiful series. It's amazing. And I wish my kids did really kind of get to know it, but they didn't.
Yeah.
So my experience with Harry Potter is I saw the last movie first.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. So I was real confused. Because my friend was like, just come see this movie with me. I'm like, what movie? Harry Potter, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. So I saw the last movie and I was like, okay, I might need to see 1 through 7 or whatever. It was interesting.
The first one was very like Christmassy, it was more childish, probably the most childish one out of all of them. But yeah.
I was going to say, is Daniel Radcliffe going to be in it? But he's probably like 40 now, right? He can't be in it.
He has to be. No, I doubt he's going to be in it. Yeah.
They would cast a little kid.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I all I know is that it's a Harry Potter series. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how they're going to adapt it.
Okay. Yeah. I have no news on my end. So, I mean, I'm watching Gypsy Rose. That's what I was doing. Christine texted me. She's like, can I have the notes? Like 15 minutes before we're set to record. Because I was all wrapped up in Gypsy Rose. I'm all wrapped up in that story. Oh, can't get enough. That, guys, is on our Patreon and will be dropping Friday. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. House of Dragon, Season 2, Episode 5, Regent. We open in King's Landing. And Kristen Cole, hand fuckboy, has decided he is going to parade Melissa's head through the streets. This was wild. First of all, it was just aesthetically amazing because the head is still steaming.
Yeah.
And they're yelling, the dragon has been slain by your king Aegon. And then no one's pointing out that Aegon's pretty much corpse is following the dragon head. So that didn't go well. And the townspeople have mixed reactions. And this was interesting that they let us hear how the townspeople reacted. They're kind of like, this is not good.
Yeah.
So Kristen Cole is like, don't these fucking morons realize that we're the victors here? And Sir Gawain is like, not really a victory, dude. Not really a victory. We squeaked that out. Alicent sees Aemon. Did I tell you, by the way, that my sister's favorite character is Aemon?
Oh, yes, you did.
What a hot take, Jenny. Like, okay. So she sees the dagger on him and she knows something's afoot.
Right.
Mm-hmm. We get a scene of them peeling. What'd you think of this scene where they're peeling Aegon's armor off with power tools?
Oh gosh, I'm glad he's not awake. Let's just.
But don't you feel like that scene went on too long?
Maybe I don't know. I think it was appropriate in the sense that you really want to see how badly burned he is. Like he's just crispy.
Oh, it's so bad. And another thing we didn't talk about with the dragon head is who cut that dragon head off?
Yeah, that's true.
And how long did that take? Like they're probably doing it with swords, correct?
Or maybe like one of those big like saws that they had for logs. Like
like the double-sided saw. Like two little gnomes would cut out down a tree or something. Yeah. I think that would take weeks.
It would take a while.
They're cutting through bone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know who did that. Unless they could order Vhagar to chomp its head off. Oh, wait a minute. Vhagar did bite its neck.
Oh, yes, that's right. It did. But was it completely decapitated?
I don't think so. But maybe they didn't have to work too hard because it was already started. Vhagar started the job.
We're overthinking this, I think.
Yeah, I think so. All right. So, hey, if you can't overthink on your own podcast, what is life
What's
worth?
The point?
So, all right. There's so I wrote that Aegon is kind of suspended in a weird space right now. He's kind of in superposition. He's both dead and alive. The head, like I said, massive, still smoking. One townsperson is like, Rhaenyra will answer for this. Like, she will be coming after us. And then we see that blacksmith dude, and he's like, it's just meat. Are they going to eat the dragon head?
Well, I think so. Before that, I think it was a young man who said, I always thought of them as gods. And
he responded to that by saying it's just meat. Okay.
Yeah.
Like a meat sack.
Okay. Kind of, it feels like what they're trying to say here is that the people are realizing that they're not completely safe just because they have dragons and they can be defeated. I mean, the dragons are not gods.
Yeah. So now we have this scene later of Kristen Cole, and he's sharpening his sword with, it looks like a lemon.
A lemon, yes. And
Alicent heads in there, and he says, look, we took the castle at a cost of some 900 men. And he says, now I don't understand this strategy. He's like, I left a meager battalion behind to defend it. But he also left a half-dead Sunfire. Like, what is happening? Like, in other words, was this just a trick to get Rhaenyra to send the dragons out and to kill a dragon? Do they not give a shit about Rook's Rest, really?
No, I think they were trying to cut off that route for her. But my bigger question here with Kristen Cole is, has he ever really been in battle before?
I think so, because if you remember when in season 1, when Rhaenyra was choosing him for Kingsguard, he was the only one among the people who applied to the job. Like, his LinkedIn bio was the only one that mentioned that he had
been
prior experience. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. We'll touch on this later because it's something that Rhaenyra also mentions later.
Yeah. So Alicent says to him, what the fuck happened, dude? Like, with the king? Like, what is going on here? And Kristen Cole says, his grace fought valiantly. And Alicent goes, and Aemon? And there's like dead silence. what was his part in this? And hand fuckboy goes, cannot say. Cannot say. Don't know. So later at the small council. So now they have small council. And Maester Orwell's giving some pretty grim news about the king. He's pretty crisped up. His skin's literally being peeled off in sheets.
Ugh.
I don't know if there's much more I could do. He's in real bad shape. Not good. Again, not something you want your doctor to be going, ugh, when they're looking at you. Just like you don't want a 911 operator going, oh no. No.
Yeah, not good. No.
Alicent says, we need someone to rule in his absence, and I think I should do it. So they have this conversation about Aegon's replacement and his heirs. And everybody's kind of like, well, we think that Aemon is the proper heir. And Alicent's like, I Eleanor Roosevelted this shit when Viserys was sick. Like, what are you talking about? I could run this country. Nobody's going to even know. And they're like, she's a woman. We can't do it. And so we're going round and round about this. And basically, Larys speaks up.
Yeah.
And he's like, what does it say about us if we raise a woman when we're fighting about a woman taken? No, you're not. Okay, first of all, this whole battle is not over just the fact that Rhaenyra is a woman.
Mm-hmm.
It's that you don't believe she's the right heir. Well, I guess they don't believe she's the right heir, though, because she's a woman.
She's a woman, yes.
Misogyny, you bastard. You're at the base of everything. So Alicent is fucked over by Larys, and then she's fucked over by Criston Cole, who can't even look at her and just kind of goes, Aemon is the one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So Aemon gets up, he takes his little marble, and he throws it down in the little slot, and he says, okay, let's get to work. Now they do this really interesting choice where they just zoom in on Alicent, and you hear her trying to breathe. I'm having some issues with this storyline. Maybe I have to go back and rewatch season 1 because I only rewatched like 4 or 5 episodes of it.
Mm-hmm.
Did we have in the latter half of season 1, did they emphasize that Alicent was growing weary or scared of Aemon?
Huh. It's been a while since I watched season 1. I can't recall.
Because I feel like this fear of hers, like I was trying to think of the way that Cersei eventually became afraid of Joffrey. It was like a slow burn. Like after she saw him do many horrendous things, she was kind of like, I created a monster.
I don't recall that in the first season, but I think she sees it now. I mean, she definitely sees, she knows what happens. She knows that Aemon is power hungry and wants to be essentially the king.
But I feel like it's very convenient that she's just seeing it. Like, I feel like it's a plot point and not a natural evolution, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree.
Because she brought this up to Criston Cole, I want to say like 2 episodes ago, where she said something about what Aemon has become. She says it here again, but she mentioned it earlier in the season. And I was like, wait a minute, what did we miss?
It could also be, when he killed Lucerys, that this all just, for her, she starts realizing how evil, difficult Aemon really is. And we also found out through the actor who plays Aemon that it was intentional. What he did to his brother.
Oh, him eating Luke?
No, his brother, Aegon, burning him.
Okay. All right. Was that in an interview or something recently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, I feel as if we should have had several clues along the way that Alicent was starting to look at Aemon in a different way. And whatever happened after Vhagar ate Lucerys, was that his name? Yeah. We didn't see the fallout of that within the Green Team. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't see Aemon saying it was a mistake. I tried to stop Vhagar. We also we don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I think the only hints we have is that she really doesn't want war, but war is here. So it's time to actually, like, we got to take action. We can't keep talking about peace all the time. And I think that she sees that he is just ready for war. He's always been him and his brother, but she knows that Aemond is more capable. But I agree
Aemon's
that we
definitely more
haven't really
capable.
we haven't really seen too much of that from her, like that concern.
No, it was like I feel like they just wrote it in the script
Yeah.
and we're
Yeah.
supposed to believe that it was a natural evolution. It wasn't. Okay. So, meanwhile, the blacksmith and his family are panicking. His wife wants to leave, and she says, he's like, the king is going to make this better. The king has promised he's going to pay us for the scorpions, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, well, maybe you can feed our ghosts with the king's promises because we're going to be dead. We're going to starve to death, literally. The daughter's sick. We don't know what's wrong with her, but she's sick.
Yeah.
So, I just assume everyone I know this is a fake world and fake time period, but let's just say it's closest to medieval times here, right?
Yes.
I just assume everyone was sick with something. Everyone was coughing around fever.
Of course. I
Yeah.
mean, King's Landing is pretty clean compared to what
Compared to
was
some other
actually
places.
like,
Yeah. So they try to flee, but one of the first acts that Aemon did when he took over is he ordered the gates shut to the city.
Yeah.
Nobody in, nobody out. So the blacksmith can't get out. And this does not go over well with the little folk, as they call them. They are real pissed off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So now also in King's Landing, like out about in the streets, Kristen Cole is seeing to Aemon's directive that the rat catchers be cut down. And Alicent is like, dude, what the fuck? I thought you liked me. Why did you not have my back there? Like, is your loyalty only at night when you're banging me? And he says, Aemond was next in line. Like, he talks like a robot. He has no personality.
I think
Alicent says,
I
you
think it's
know,
PTSD with him.
it
Yeah.
could be.
Yeah.
It could be because he says that. He's like
devastated. Yeah. Yeah.
So Allison's like, you know what Aemond is. You know what he has somehow become. And Kristen Cole says, look, I'm protecting you. We have a real dark road ahead of us. We've given the war to the dragons. We need a dragon rider to lead us. You don't want to rule over this shit. This is not who you are, Alicent. And she's like, how dare you say my name? Keep my name out of your mouth. So this begs the question. It is the question that many House of Dragons fans and George R. Martin fans would want to know. When they're banging, does he call her Your Majesty or whatever her name is? Or does he call her Alicent?
I think he calls her Alicent, and this is a way of her saying, like, it's over.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. That's what I think.
Let's go over to Dragonstone, shall we?
Yes.
So the council, namely Sir Alfred, is real upset that they lost their big dragon. He's like, this was not good. We're not happy. Rhaenyra asks him if he doubts her, and he says women do not have experience in battle. And she's like, we've had 70 years of peace, dude. What battle have you been fighting?
Right.
Okay. Rhaenyra wants to ride and garner support, but the council is like, no, we have to seek revenge for this. Like, we have to strike Vhagar while he's weakened. He just was in battle. He killed a dragon. He has some damage on his, I don't know, sides. On his quarter panels are dented in. Like, he's taken some damage. So Jace, in the meantime, wants to head over to Harrenhal and whip Daemon into shape. And Bela tries to stop him and says, your mother only wants to protect you. And he's like, my mother's killing my whole, like, I'm a man vibe here. I'm trying to be the man and take care of the situation. And mom's not making it any easier. So then he comes up with this idea. He's like, I'm going to go to the twins and I'm going to talk to the Freys. If they can let this, I guess, is another way into the Riverlands. So remember, everybody has to go through the Riverlands to get to King's Landing. So if he can allow passage through the twin area.
Right. Yes.
the armies, the Greybeards from the Starks can flood into the Riverlands, and they can be there, and then they don't need Daemon. They don't need him and his army.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know what they would meet in the Riverlands. I mean, the people are going to be, it's a whole thing. Okay. So later, Rhaenyra is chatting with Mysaria, and she says, look, your council's small. They're idiots. Rhaenyra hates that her council's not happy with her, and she makes a good point here. She says, I was not trained in battle because I was given my father's cup, not his sword.
Yeah.
So Rhaenyra says she cannot look to Daemon for strength anymore, and she also says this is a new path and she's lost. And Mysaria says, I've heard that there's a lot of unrest in King's Landing. They have made a mistake parading the dragon head through the streets. And people are real scared.
Yeah.
And she says, I think that we can use this to our advantage. And she says, to the discontented, rumors are feed. And there's more than one way to fight this. Let me at it. So what do you think is going to happen here? Like, what is she going to go into the town and start saying?
I'm guessing she's going to sow some doubt into those that live in King's Landing about the king, about how they're starving, like continue, I guess, to try to, cause a revolt with the people.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, is there one specific thing that she's going to let everybody know? But I'm unsure. I'm unclear. So, meanwhile, Baela is very upset over Rhaenys' death. This is her grandmother. She's very upset that she has passed. Rhaenyra comforts her and talks about how Rhaenys tamed Meleys. They have this beautiful little scene here about what a badass Rhaenys was when she was a young person, and they talk about this. And Daemon was pissed because apparently Meleys was his mother's dragon. Who is Daemon's mother?
Oh, God.
Do we know this?
Yes.
Hold on, I have the family tree. Let me pull it up.
I feel like it was Elisa? No.
I mean, we'll see her later, but here we go.
We sure will.
Okay, you're right. It was Balon.
Wasn't that a dragon? That was their father. I think Balon.
Isn't that also a dragon?
Oh, God.
But you're right. It was their father.
Yeah.
And Alyssa.
Alyssa. Yes.
Alyssa. Yeah. Alyssa. It's spelled Alyssa. Alyssa.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, we learned the story that, like, nobody could tame Meleys, and then Rhaenys was a badass, and she went down there and she tamed the dragon. So Rhaenyra says, your mother had some issues with me, but towards the end she came around, and I will forever be grateful for what she has done for me towards the last, days of her lives.
Yeah.
And so she wants Baela to head to Driftmark and ask Corlys if he will be hand to the king. So now we see Baela heading to Driftmark. And this was how the episode opened, with Corlys just sulking around his empty castle, being very sad and very upset.
Yes.
So now we see them, and they're like looking out over the sea. I was looking for sea smoke, wondering if sea smoke was out there still being a bitch, complaining in the sky, but I didn't see them. And she says to Corlys, Rhaenyra wants to make you the hand.
Yeah.
He's devastated, though, and he's like, she caused me to lose my wife, is essentially what he is blaming Rhaenyra for Rhaenys' death. And Baela says, well, then go ahead. Hang your shingle outside of Team Green. See how that goes. That's the wrong metaphor. And Baela tells him, you need to pick a side, dude, and you need to remember that. And this was a really good point. She's like, Rhaenys was not only your wife, she wasn't a thing that was taken from you. She was taken from all of us. And in the end, she died how she would have wanted to die, in Dragonfire, as my mother did, and as I will want to. Yeah. He's so moved by this that he yells out, you're my heir! Very similar to Michael Scott screaming, "I declare bankruptcy." And she says, "Sorry, grandsire. I am blood and fire, and Driftmark must pass to Salton Sea."
Mhm.
Later, Rhaenyra calls Sir Alfred back and instructs him to go up to Daemon at Harrenhal, check on him, see what he's doing. And she's like, figure out if he's trying to make himself king. And so the end scenes, like where she and Jace come up with the new strategy stuff, that I'll talk about at the end.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
this right now, when she's like, you need to figure out if Daemon wants to make himself king, I want to go to the Daemon stuff here because it's real interesting. Okay, take us there. Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words.
All right. So I guess my question in this episode is Daemon the comic relief of this show?
You know what? A lot of people are complaining about this is going on too long.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
I do, but I'm also laughing. So
I'm laughing too. And you're right. Like everything else is so dark and heavy, especially when you think about, we talked about this in the first episode, when you think about the parallels between choosing to use these weapons of mass destruction and our current world.
Yeah.
It's so heavy that, having a little bit of Daemon never hurt anybody.
Yeah. So we come upon Daemon on top of his dragon as he tells the Brackens, they're out like in a field somewhere in the Riverlands, I'm assuming, that they can choose to fight for him or become dinner for his dragon, Caraxes.
Caraxes is hungry.
Oh, yeah. And Lord Bracken would basically says that he'd rather be barbecued instead of bend the knee. So they choose fire. I thought at that moment that the dragon was going to blast him. That the way that they set up that shot, it was pretty cool.
Where that shot was amazing.
Yeah.
But it's been done before in Jurassic Park. When they're running from T-Rex and you see his head behind them. So I'm just gonna say it's been
our
done
2
before.
Points of reference here are always Jurassic Park and The Office.
Thank you. Yes. But it was a great shot. It was really cool. And so are we to assume he didn't burn them? I don't think so.
No, he did not. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
So the shot cuts to Daemon and Lord, I think this was Willem Blackwood, just sitting around. This was kind of an amusing cut as well, because it just went from implied violence to they're just sitting there and they're like, well, that didn't go well.
Yeah, I thought that was a good cut. Daemon's like, wow, never expected them to choose fire.
Yeah. I didn't think they'd be so eager to die, is what he says. And Daemon really wants them as part of their army because of that, because they are willing to burn.
Yeah, that got him a little boned up.
So, let's see. Daemon then tells Lord Willem Blackwood to maybe show them your worst. So basically go pillage, plunder. Let's convince them in other ways to join us. Right?
Let's move the needle manually if we need to. Go rape and pillage and burn and murder.
Yeah. So the next scene with Daemon is Oedipal complex time in Harrenhal.
Oh yeah. Daemon and his mummy.
So we see Daemon appears to be naked, and a very naked and sultry blonde woman is with him. Who is this lady? She starts to speak to him seductively as they're clearly getting it on. Daemon, you were always the strong one, the finest swordsman, the fearless dragon rider. Your brother had great love in his heart. And basically she's saying, Viserys sucks and he's amazing. And he's, they are just going to town on each other, and he's going down on her so hot. And then, what's this?
I couldn't get it close enough.
She says, if only you'd been born first, my favorite son. Oh, God.
I don't have anything. Oh, here, maybe this is appropriate.
Shame. Shame.
Daemon, come on.
Shame.
It's his mom. We have crossed over to MILF Manor season 1 territory here.
Wow.
And,
Wow. Wow. No need to besmirch the manor. But okay.
Maybe Harrenhal could be the next location for season 3.
Oh my God. How fantastic would that be? A bunch of MILFs show up. The crossover no one asked for. No one wants, but you're getting.
So Daemon all of a sudden, once again, awakens from his hallucination in the dining room with Sir Simon Strong, who might be my favorite character. I think
Sir Simon is like, what is happening? Worst guest ever.
Every time he sees Daemon, it's like, are you there? Hello. He's asking him if he likes the duck or if he'd prefer the goose. And then the other 3 there that are like the 3 stooges, they're just always around. Are these his sons? I'm assuming these are his sons.
I love the 3 Stooges reference. Did you used to watch that? Like, I grew up on that.
A little bit. I was really young when that.
Yeah, we used to go over to my grandmother's for spaghetti every Sunday because that's what Italian families do, I guess. And we'd be over there, and like my dad and my uncle would just put on the 3 Stooges all day and just be laughing, hysterical, and drinking. Like that was Sunday. So weird. It was always like in black and white. Never like I never understood it, but I don't know.
Yeah,
it was a big part of my childhood for some reason.
Yeah. So Sir Strong updates him on the situation at Rook's Rest, and Daemon assures him that the Blackwoods will bring the Brackens to heel and have a good show of strength. They then go over the many repairs that are needed in Harrenhal. Sir Strong informing him of how it's been a bit difficult due to the amount of bad shit in the halls. So, and he needs coin, for his dream castle here.
He's like, oh, by the way, who's going to pay for this?
Who's going to pay for this? And the 3 Stooges across the table, they stop eating when, money is mentioned here. They get a little nervous.
Yeah.
Because Sir Strong explains how Larys has taken all the coin to King's Landing and away from Harrenhal. He says, as emissary to the Queen, he's hoping they could provide for Harrenhal. Daemon insists that he will provide the coin and that he is not as emissary to the Queen. So here we go with the... It's me. It's me. It's not her. He gets up from the table as the others rise up in like formality. Sir Strong says, very well, Your Grace. Daemon responds, you should address me as my king. There you go. Strong responds, but you're the prince. This is great.
Which we've already established this, Sir Strong. He wants to be called king.
King, yeah. And he responds to Simon, what would you call the husband of the Queen? Simon Strong, well, the king, ... consort.
Ooh. And then Uncle Husband really hotly says, that last part seems unnecessary. I'm here for him. I love him.
Simon Strong is unbothered. He just stands on his business all day. So he says that's an unnecessary little point there, the consort. And Simon looks down, kind of realizing like what's going on here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh boy, this is not good.
It's not going to go well.
Not going to go well. So next scene is still at the haunted castle. We're
going to be there a while, I have a feeling.
Yeah. So Daemon is chopping wood. He's helping out, I guess to renovate the castle. And he begins to have a conversation with Alice Rivers again. She tells him he was born to wield a sword, not so much an axe. He basically explains to her that he wants people to know that he's not afraid to get his hands dirty in this war. Alice checks on Daemon's hands. And I guess he had a little wound and decided to bandage it, and talks about the other lands in the region and Stonehenge, and I can't remember all the names. There's just
Smurf Village.
He thinks she brings news, but she tells him it's not news, just what she hears in the wind. The cries of anguish, children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away. Daemon responds that war is a terrible thing. Alice tells him this is not war, it's crimes against the innocent. She continues to tell him that an upright man would repudiate these actions, and Daemon counters that she shouldn't mistake him as one.
Yeah.
She asks him if he really wants an army of men who hate him and only serve him out of duress. He tells her it's fine. He'll treat them fairly once he gets what he wants.
Everything's fine.
It's fine. As long as he gets what he wants, okay? Then it'll be fine, okay? Alice then says a great line, and once again, it's the weak and the women who must endure.
Yeah, I feel like that is pretty much a universal sentiment at this point.
Yeah. She walks away as Daemon tells her that Aegon is unlikely to survive and that she would hate being ruled under Aemond. That she would be lucky to never meet him because he would cut her down. She responds by telling him that she heard the same thing about him, but here she is, just telling him off constantly.
And you kind of want to bang her. He kind of wants to bang her, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And that she'll cross him no further since she's sure his tactics are all approved by the queen.
Nope. Ooh. Nope. Rhaenyra did not sign off on this order. Nope. Were you, before we get to the last part with him, were you disappointed that we didn't see the pillaging and the burning and the stealing of children? Like, I feel like Game of Thrones would have shown that.
Yes.
And I always come back to The Last Kingdom with my buddy Uhtred. They would have shown that 100%. I'm curious as to why they didn't show this.
I don't know. I really wonder if maybe with House of the Dragon, because there's so many dragons, maybe the budget is tighter.
That's what I'm starting to wonder.
Yeah.
Because we didn't see the battle at the Burning Mill. We didn't see this. Like, show me pillaging. I want to see it.
Yeah.
Like, we need to, you need to see the horrific things that are happening to really.
There was also the time this was being produced, it was in production, was volatile for many. Well, I don't know if they were affected as much by the strikes. Oh, because this was mostly filmed in Europe.
Right. In Ireland, was it filmed?
I think there's Spain, different parts of England. It's like all over Western Europe. Yeah. They film.
At least you know where Western Europe is. Don't listen to my episode with Ace and Caitlin when I clearly know where nothing is, because geography is not my strong point.
So that stops him in his tracks, and he goes back to Alice to let her know that the people won't accept Rhaenyra because they need a man for strength.
I need a man.
And he assured her that he and his niece wife would rule together. So as he walks away, Alice mentions to him, it's a pity that you never knew your mother.
Yeah.
And that kind of like,
he's like, God. I knew her. I knew her all night last night. I knew all over her.
God. No. And she was really pretty too. She was gorgeous.
She was gorgeous. Oh, wait, this is later. Okay, never mind. I'm skipping ahead. I was like, doesn't he see his wife again? But that's later. Go ahead.
Yeah. So my guy, Simon Strong, arrives with a message from Stonehenge. I kept wanting to say Stonehenge, but
I know.
Stonehenge.
Same.
That the Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Brackens and that House Bracken is now his. Daemon's real happy about this and tells him to call on Sir Willem Blackwood to Harrenhal. So the next scene, Daemon is once again in his weird magical bed, sleeping, not dreaming of incest this time though. So that's good. He's awakened by Sir Simon Strong, and Daemon asks, "What is it, Sir Simon? Is the pudding now served?"
Yeah, why are you waking me up in the middle of the fucking night? I would be irate. I go so crazy when somebody wakes me up.
So sassy. So there's no pudding, no. But the River Lords are here at the hour of the wolf, and they're not happy.
They are demanding to speak to the manager. They're real pissed off.
Oh yeah. Apparently
they're in the hall.
Apparently the Blackwoods got a bit carried away. They ransacked the steps, fields, farms, homes in the Brackenlands.
Yep.
These beasts carried the banner of House Targaryen, red dragon on black. Okay, this is what one of the River Lords states. Like, this wasn't the Blackwoods. This is House Targaryen that's carrying this out. Daemon is a bit stunned, and then once
Daemon
again
has a moment of like, oh fuck, I told them not to let anyone know it was me. Like, those idiots. Why are they using my banners?
He's like, oh shit. So anyways, Daemon is a bit stunned, and then once again sees a vision of his dead wife, Laena. A terrible war is being fought in these lands. Have you looked after our girls? This is what she says to him.
Is Daemon the kind of dad you can appeal to his like dadness? Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like he gives a fuck about his girls.
I don't know. I feel like Harrenhal is bringing out all these, women from his family.
Yes,
kind of
yes.
telling him like, hey, you have family. This is going on. This,
yeah.
It's appealing more to his human side.
You're right. It's really making him like re-examine his relationship with all the women in his life.
Yeah,
including Rhaenyra.
So, as Daemon comes back to reality, with Simon Strong looking at him again, like, what the hell's going on with this guy?
Jesus.
One of the River Lords says that they shouldn't have expected more from a man who had a child slaughtered in his mother's arms, referring to Prince Jacaerys. Yeah. Daemon repudiated, saying to bring the man who has spoken this lie. The River Lord tells him that his man is half the kingdom, my prince.
Yeah.
One of the River Lords approaches him angrily and tells him, know this, interloper, the Riverlands are an ancient place, watched closely by eyes of gods and old and new. And dragon or no, we shall not raise our banners for a tyrant. I felt this line during the selection season.
Listen here, interloper.
This scene ends with Daemon looking into the fireplace and cuts to a mirrored scene of Rhaenyra doing the same in Dragonstone.
The hearths and the fires in this series are just so beautiful, like these huge fireplaces.
Gigantic.
Love them. So before we get to the end scene, we also have a few little like cut shots. One is in the Vale. We have, I always want to say Jane Eyre. I'm just gonna call her Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is chilling with Rhaena, and she's like, the Eyrie is impenetrable except from the sky. Like if dragons come, we're fucked. We're all fucked.
Right.
And so she needs a dragon, and she's not happy that Rhaenyra sent 2 baby dragons. And Rhaena's like, well, you can fuck right off because the queen fulfilled all of your requests. And Jane Eyre kind of is like, you're depending on me to feed you and keep you for the next couple of years of your life. Do you really want to take that tone with me, young lady? Like there's a real ingrate mom-daughter vibe here. So I don't know what's going to happen there.
Yeah.
And then we see the meeting of the Freys. So Jace meets with the Freys. They meet out on this bridge. Yeah. And they're having some dinner. And the Freys have no love for their Lord Tully. They kind of hate him. Yeah. And Jace is like, tell me how I can talk you into this car today. What do I need to put you into Team Black today? And the Freys are like, well, I think we're going to need Harrenhal. And he's like, okay. And while I'm at it, I'll promise you my uncle's loyalty too. And they're like, So Jace says, you must bend the fucking knee. Like knees bent. That's what I need. That's what we need. Okay. Yep. Now we're going back to the end scenes. There's a few not major things, but important things that happen at the end. Yeah. We see Myseria's helper get into King's Landing with the message. And the door that she knocks on and the woman that opens the door is the handmaid that, I almost said Joffrey, that Aegon had raped in season 1. And that Alicent had given the moon tea to. So we saw her in the tavern a few episodes ago, and now we see her opening the door. So
this was a different girl.
Oh, that's what I read in the summary. Is not.
Oh, maybe it's a
Okay.
different. I thought she looked different. Yeah. Because that girl was in the tavern in King's Landing. She wasn't in Dragonstone.
No, they're in King's Landing. Did
Oh
I
no,
not?
I mean, this girl. So that girl was blonde. I remember her having like kind of like blonde hair. She was a little bit. She looked different from this one.
Okay, maybe I have bad information here, guys. Unclear, but she knocks on the door of some
Yeah.
chick. Okay. Corliss seemingly accepts the hand position. We see him like embrace the little pin that they get.
Right.
So we think he's going to take that job.
Mm-hmm.
Aemon stares menacingly at the Iron Throne as Helena looks on. She asks him, was it worth the price?
Mm-hmm.
Remember, he had said when Aegon was bitching about having to bang his sister that he would have banged his sister and done what was needed of him. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a little Helena Aemon love triangle here.
Oh God. No.
Alicent is sitting by Aegon and she's, praying for his recovery. And as she leaves the room, he says, "Mommy." Now, is he saying, "I'm a mummy," or is he calling for his mummy?
He's calling for mommy. That was so sad.
We all know, like, Alicent is cold as ice, willing to sacrifice, and she's not exactly maternal, but this is a moment when she could have been.
Yeah.
And it's passed her by.
Yeah.
So Jace and Rhaenyra come up with the plan, and I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the hots for Jace?
He's cute.
Is he? Please tell me he's of age. And is
no,
he the new Jon Snow?
probably not.
Is he the new Jon Snow?
I don't think so either.
Okay, I don't have the hots for him, but I really like him.
Yeah,
I really like him.
a great character.
There's potential.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she's frustrated. Rhaenyra is frustrated that she can't fight, and she's like, "But I'm really proud of you, Jace. Like, you handled this twin shit really well." And she says, "You just have to understand how it feels for me. Like, I am a dragon rider." And in that moment, I realized that, because I keep wondering, like, why does Rhaenyra want to be the one to go to war? But they can't use her dragon without her.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where this whole dragon rider dragon thing becomes a problem, right? Because you
Right.
just can't deploy these dragons out.
Mm-hmm.
There has to be these important people that are connected to them.
Mm-hmm.
So if you lose, is her dragon Syrax?
Yes,
If you lose him, you lose her.
correct.
It's really, I don't know why that just felt so important in that moment to realize.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she also says, "I don't want you to be eaten by Vhagar, like your brother was."
Right.
R.I.P. And then Daemon is also dead to us now, so don't count on him for any kind of support.
Yeah.
Jace says, "Vhagar is big, but Syrax is quicker." And Meleys was quick. Now, this is what Rhaenyra says. Meleys was quick, and she fought 2 dragons, one of whom is dead. And she's not wrong there. Meleys took down Sunfire,
Yeah.
right? Or did Vhagar really?
Wait.
No, Vhagar did. Vhagar did.
Vhagar. It was
Vhagar
Vhagar.
did.
Yeah.
So,
well, no. Meleys did Meleys was definitely doing some serious damage to Sunfire.
yeah.
And she hurt Vhagar, but Vhagar's so big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jace reminds Rhaenyra that they are in no shortage of dragons, that they have Vermithor and Silverwing in the basement, in storage, basically.
Yeah.
And they're humongous. And together they could take down Vhagar. But we don't have riders. And Jace is like, "Well, what about Rhaena?" And Rhaenyra says, "No, I'm not risking her. She's babysitting, the babysitting trip from hell she's on." And then Jace says, "What about those in our line who've never ruled, but married others, and their children have other names?" And Jace says, "What if the histories were wrong and we could do this?" And he brings up a good point, because Rhaenyra says the histories say that it has to be a dragon rider, it has to be a Targaryen, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And Jace is like, "But those histories were written by us. So
Right.
like, of course we're going to make ourselves look good. And like, this is some exclusive thing that only true bloods, quote unquote,
Mhm.
can do.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really interesting. So
Oh, yeah.
that's their plan. They're going to look through, they're going to spend a day in the library like you do in the stacks. And they're going to do some 23andMe and figure out who can ride. So who do we think are going to be the dragon riders?
Those that are the dragon seed, basically.
Right.
We've already met some of them.
We met Ulf,
Mm-hmm.
right? The dude in the tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
And
jump ahead if you don't want to hear this. But I heard that the blacksmith is one of them.
I believe he was, and I believe not Adam, Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Alan or
right.
Adam? Which one? Hold on, I get confused between the two. The one that's saucy smoke in that previous.
The one that looks
episode.
like Milli Vanilli.
Yes, that one.
Yes. He, okay, so he is as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Corlys is Valyrian, so he could ride a dragon, obviously.
Correct. Yeah.
So his offspring, his bastards, would be able to as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So basically, she's pulling the dragons out of storage. She's going to have tryouts. It's going to be very much like the Dallas Cheerleaders Club. You're going to have to try out, see if you could
Fit
tame the dragon.
uniform.
And we'll see what happens. What did you think of this episode after overall? Like, I thought it was okay, but I didn't love it.
Yeah. It was, again, kind of table setting for the next episode, which looks really good. The next episode looks
The next
amazing.
episode looks really good. I'm trying to remember what happened.
There's just chaos going on. There's you see someone riding a dragon. So maybe the tryouts.
Yeah, I think we see the tryouts.
I see people running in the streets in King's Landing.
Okay.
There's it looks, and the thing is, we're almost at the end of. There's only three more episodes.
Yeah.
So usually the penultimate is
the big one.
The big one. So.
Yeah. All right, my friend. We've said it all.
We sure have.
We sure
have today.
We sure.
This wasn't. I mean, this episode was not as great as the previous ones. I think that's kind of what everyone thinks across the board from what I've seen online. But man, that edible part there is.
Yeah, and there were a lot of machinations that I think we needed.
Yes.
Like a lot of things a lot of seeds planted, if you will, no pun intended, that we will see what happens.
Intentions were clearer too. That Daemon wants to be the king.
Yeah.
Aemond wants to be the king. Women are terrible, apparently. Women
are real dumb.
Can't do anything. Yeah. So that's
and again, where is Alicent? Alicent is going to have a crisis of conscience. She's going to have to choose between doing the right thing and her family, who never do the right thing. And where's Otto? Is Otto going to come back?
Yeah, I wonder about Otto.
We could have used him this episode.
Yeah, I wonder about Otto. I feel like he's going to come back at some point. The other thing I wanted to mention was, did you know that Alicent, that's her hair? That's not a wig.
That's her real hair?
That's her real hair.
It's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, you're looking at somebody with 6 wisps over there. Any hair is beautiful to me. What? You have hair? It's your own? No, she's gorgeous. She really is. And I'm impressed with, and I think I mentioned this, like watching her from season 1 to season 2, how grown up she looks now.
Yeah.
Like she looks matronly now, where she looked like a girl
before.
Yeah. It was so interesting. And they didn't recast her.
No.
For the jump, like they did with Rhaenyra. So interesting. All right, guys, if you haven't already, jump in our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends, and check out our coverage of Gypsy Rose, Life After Lockup, which is exclusively on Patreon, Supercast, and Apple subscriptions. And we do Sister Wives over there and a bunch of other fun stuff. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. And we'll see you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.